Should have put on my glasses today and I didn't. I'm just out of it. Look at my eyes. I have bags under my eyes. You're looking at an old Brody now. This is Brody. Old. It's aged me. Not bad. It's just the lighting. Hugs. You are not old. It takes guts to grow old. Yeah, it does. Thank you. It's not that. I'm not drunk. I'm a little loopy. I'll tell you that much. It's all about lighting. Oh man, I haven't walked a couple days. I want to say hello, just checking in. It's cold, but it's not that cold. I'm walking to Starbucks. Thank you. I shaved my goatee. I tried to have my beard. Then I ended up going. Because the goatee shape was already set in, and so I'm just going to go with the goatee for a couple weeks. I don't know. Who cares? You know what? I don't know. I'm going to Chicago, so I think they're more of a goatee town. That's what I grew it for. 49 in Tokyo. So, just a couple things. I'm back walking here. I'm going to Starbucks. I have a podcast today at 2. I am a little out of it. I am a little loopy. You know, I can only do so much. I don't want to be that guy who complains. I think a couple things that as I walk to Starbucks, grabbing coffee. See, I used to do it like this with the selfie stick. It would be right here, and then it turned into this. But then I do hold it here when I have my lens. I have a different lens on today. All right, so as you can tell, I'm babbling because I'm rusty. I'm rusty right now. This is just a teaser touch. Tonight I'll be at the Comedy Store, 11:40, closing out the main room with an extended set. Tomorrow morning I fly to Chicago. I will be in Chicago tomorrow night. See if there's a show. Maybe I'll do a spot. I'm there to check on the Cubs. I'm brought out there for I'll have my Geiger counter. I'll be checking energy on the new players. I'll be able to check the energy on the old guys and then reference back to last year's numbers. So a lot of people, they go to the Cubs convention. It's for fun. I'm there to work. I'm there to work and get these guys ready for spring training and another playoff experience. My goal is to get the guys to the playoffs. Once they're in the playoffs, they're on their own. If they want to reach out and ask me for stuff, that's on their own dime. I'm hired for spring training and then baseball season a la carte. I'll come in. That's my deal. Other teams could put me up. They haven't. Cubs have done it. I mean, I'm lucky. I'm lucky to say the Cubs have accepted me. But if another team wants to swoop in, I mean, it's a month-to-month contract at this point. But if another team wants to swoop in and learn, I do not share information. That I will not share. You know, I'm not like, I don't give inside information. That's the one thing I don't do. So when you bring me in, don't expect to get, you're going to learn winning ways, but you're not going to get trash. You're not going to get information that's going to bring somebody down to help you. I don't do that. I bring positive energy. So when I go work with your team, it's not going to be, tell us about the Cubs. Tell us about the Dodgers. Tell us about the Yankees. No, I'll selectively tell you what I want about those teams. Okay, I work for you. So you want me in? We don't gossip. Okay, that's number one. You just gossiped. Oh, do I have to run your meetings? Do I have to run your team? Because you're married, right? Your wife's driving you nuts. You're dropping your kid off at soccer practice. You're walking your dog, which is a good thing. I'm not. I see how people really are. So when you leave the room, that's how people really are. Well, I'm still in the room, and I'm letting you know you're doing things wrong. Do you want to be happier? You want to go to bed happy? Or you want to go to bed angry? Well, then listen to me. First of all, I need shelter. Wait. You're coming in here right now, our first official meeting, and you're telling me you need shelter? That's on your list? I mean, we could put you up in a hotel right across the street for a year. Well, yeah, that's where my thoughts are. Well, we just did that. Exactly, that's my point. I just achieved it. I came in here putting out shelter energy. You picked up on it. It's already taken care of. Tell us more. I am Gemini. Really? Yes. Oh my God. I mentioned this before, I think, right? Where does my mom... Oh my God. 818 connection to Segovia. That's where my mom lives. That's a connection. My mom lives in Segovia. The trash can, Segovia. Now I'm going to call my mom and remind her to take out the trash. Your mom reminds me of Hillary. You know what? That's fine. I could see that. You know what? I will take that as a compliment. Your mother reminds me of Hillary. That is really an interesting angle. I think you're pulling at my heartstrings with that one. You're going that approach. Your mother reminds me of Hillary. I'm defenseless. I attack Hillary. I attack my mother. I attack my mother, which is wrong. I take down Hillary too. So, Brody, what you're saying is you're willing to attack your mom to bring down Hillary. Yeah, of course. It's a frickin' battle. You've heard of the Civil War? Families were divided. Look, I need to talk. It's talk therapy. It's proven to work. It's not called listen therapy. They call it talk therapy. Right? You need to go in here and just listen to people. You need to sit in the room and just listen therapy. No, I need talk therapy. Not tweet therapy, not Instagram therapy, not Dice Guy video therapy, not baseball therapy, not listening to all the radio stations therapy. I need to talk, and that's what I'm doing, and I'm already feeling better. It's called getting it out. Writing. I need to write. I need to talk. I just need to shake out the cobwebs. I'm fatigued. I'm about ready to snap on Twitter and just say, what's Robert De Niro trying to do? Is he just trying to depress people? What's achieved by Robert De Niro just talking like that? And now you got Seth Rogen, who's Mr. I won't do XM Satellite because they have Steve Bannon. His best buddy is accused of sexual conduct. Hashtag Seth knew. Yes, I'm doing festival sports today. I told you before all this, I go, Hollywood's phony, they're fake. None of these, Harvey Weinstein stories are out then. It was all about politics. I told you ahead of time. And now it's all about Hollywood scandal. Sickos. I told you. I go, they're phony all the way with the fake audience members. You know when I told you they were phony? When they started sticking up for drunk up, doped up audience members. They cared more about how those people were treated as opposed to having a great show. Name a show right now. I can't think of any. Maybe there are in LA that is like a Chelsea, a 3-panel guy, 3-panel show, cranking it out. It ain't happening because that guy's not there. And when that guy was there, I face pushback all the time at Best Damn Sports Show. But at least Tom, with his energy and all that, saw that I brought positive energy. You can say whatever Tom thinks about his politics or this and that. At least he saw my energy. And I did learn a lot about professionalism and those things from Tom. But Tom's even out there now. Who knows? It's not healthy. Don't you get it? It's like watching mom and dad fight. It's not healthy. The kids are just sitting there traumatized. And then if you say something, you get jumped on. It's like I remember 2 years ago when I said something about, like, I'm just throwing it out there because these guys can come in the country and just blend in and do their thing. And then I got jumped on. Kumail, pre-Big Sick, Brendan McCarthy, baseball player, and Michael Ian Black. It's like they shut me down. And it's like, I don't want to deal with that. And then you could think like, well, Brody, why don't you want to deal with it? Because I don't like that kind of energy around me. Why don't you want to deal with it? Maybe because of work? I don't know. Can't get it. They're not hiring you anyway. Well, I did Meltdown. I worked on Meltdown. Believe me, as a guy who's not, I was born Jewish, raised Gemini. I see the stuff with frickin', he didn't shut me down. They shut me down by coming at me, support Black Lives Matter, support this. They're just basically telling me what to do. Other guys have told me what to do. Just do it. It's called being bullied. You know, Hollywood, they bully you. It's all crap. Then you watch these shows, these lineups. If you do a third-party show, you better just stack it with millionaires. Stack your comedy lineup with millionaire comedians that audiences can relate to. Okay, I guess that's where LA comedy is now. I see a lot of that. You see these guys who go, okay, I see through the stuff. But what do I know? I've been right about everything. But you don't want to listen to me. I think you're coming around because anyway, that's about it. I just thought I'd share. I have nothing else to say other than I got to keep it moving. Yes, of course. Much love to my friend Kevin. We spent a lot of good time together. He was always great. Helped me out quite a bit. And, he's a friend to everybody. There's stuff about Kevin out there, it's like nothing negative about Kevin. But if you read up, I guess he was gay. I didn't even know. I'm going to let you know. I'm such a nice guy. I didn't realize that Kevin, I'm not spreading rumors. It was said at his memorial in front of his father, and it was said, I guess it was already outed if you want to look at it that way. If you want to look at it that way, that Kevin was outed. Let's just say he was. Never did anything with me. I never ever picked up that energy. He was never made me think like, oh. Kevin made me think like there's a guy in his 50s, a nice guy from Southern California, and you know what? He has to dress up as Jesus because he's a white guy, and if he does it any other way, he's a weirdo. He'd rather be a weirdo as Jesus as a weirdo as Kevin. Crazy Hollywood drove this guy to dress up as Jesus because they wouldn't accept him as a regular white guy. But now, when he dons the robe and becomes Jesus, then people don't see the white guy in him. That's my theory. Hollywood's satanic, man. Look at the billboards. Look at the movies. Who's coming up with that stuff? Who's freaking satanic people? And they wouldn't accept Kevin for being Kevin. He had to put on a robe and show them that being Jesus. So they do accept Jesus. You can say that you don't, but you do. You accepted Jesus. West Hollywood the gay capital of the world, crazy liberal, crazy gay, or whatever you want to call it, they accepted Jesus. He forced it on them. Kevin forced his Jesus-like qualities on people and proved that it makes a difference. So I just want to say that. Say whatever you want. Joe Longo. Anyway, it's not that cold. I'm bundled up because I'm preparing for Chicago. So that's all I want to say. Bottom line is, I think I'm right. And you can say whatever you want to me.